Hey lovely, so today I want to talk to you guys, a little story time for you about a guy I met on Plenty of Fish, which is wow, Brianna. If you don't know, it's an online dating website. So there's this guy that I met on there. We're going to name him John because why give away his name, right? So we met on there, we got to talking. He seemed like a cool person. He was kind of like a skateboarder type. Like, not to like stereotype or anything, but like he had like those circle ear thingies, and he had like skateboarding-ish look to him. And he messaged me on Plenty of Fish and said, "Hey, how you doing?" or whatever, like small talk. And we talked for about a month or so. And then he asked for my phone number. So I gave him my phone number and we talked back and forth and things. And wow, Brianna. He sent me a picture of him laying down on a bed like this with his shirt off. So you could see like kind of like the top part, but not really. It was like his chest. And I'm like, oh, you look cute in that picture, you know, because you gotta be all adorable if you think a guy's cute, you know. And so he's like, oh, thanks. And he put a little winky face, you know. Anyway, so he's like, hey, we should hang out tomorrow. So we made a date to hang out tomorrow, and then he asked whereabouts where I live. So we're talking for about 2 months. I didn't figure that was that big a deal. So I was like, okay, well, I live, you know, blah, blah, blah. I live in Ceres, California at the time. And he's all, oh my God, no way. I live like 4 blocks from you. And I just thought that was like completely humorous. And so we made a date to meet up the next day, that he was going to pick me up. Keep in mind that I was nervous throughout the whole entire day because up until this point, I've only had maybe about 5 or 6 dates, like actual dates. Even though I've had boyfriends, I didn't have actual dates. And most of you will understand, you know. So he picks me up, he's a few minutes early, comes to the door, knocks on it. That was so super cute because not a lot of guys do that these days. And I was happy because he looked exactly the same as his picture, which not all guys do. Let's be honest here. Some guys are liars, you know. And he looked exactly the same. He was so handsome, and he was still so sweet and gentlemanly. Is that even a word? I don't know. But anyway, we got in his car, and he took me to around the corner. There was this lamb gyros place. I don't remember exactly what it's called. And we had gyros, which I've never had before, and it was interesting. It was before I went vegan. And so I had one, and they were super delicious. And then we went next door to frozen yogurt and had frozen yogurt. And I had my wallet the whole time. But you know how at the first day you're kind of awkward and you don't know if you should pay for your food or not? And so you just hold your wallet in your hand, like feeling awkward. Should I pay for mine? Should I be like, here's my money? You just don't know what to do. So you just stand there awkwardly like... That was me. That was totally... So if you don't know me in real life, I'm very, very awkward when I first meet a guy. Only if it's someone that I think is attractive or that I could get to know, you know. If it's a friend, I'm like, hey, whatever, you know, big deal. I'm not awkward at all. But if it's someone I'm even slightly interested in, I'm a total freak of nature. The whole entire time, I kept apologizing to him because I was awkward. And I was really nervous, and I didn't know what to say. And it was just so awkward, so completely awkward.